Hello, lovelies. My name is Jen, and welcome to Genuine Reactions. Today, we are going back into Sentenced to be a Hero, episode 7, and our sentence is Feigned Day Off at Port City Ioff. We had just finished, yes, the defense, the corruption of that place, and he was healing in the bed whenever old guy that probably is a demon. Let's be real. He's probably one of the guys that's infiltrated. Either that or he's the guy that helps them infiltrate. But either way, he knows and he's okay with it. I'm just saying, he's a bad guy. Anyways, so we are gonna be going into this episode. I did want to just offhandedly mention, I haven't really mentioned it in a while, and I honestly don't even know if it was on an episode that went on YouTube. I do have a Patreon. Demon Slayer's over there. I'm still working on it, obviously. Same thing for Wednesday. I'm working on Wednesday. And then we have several movies over there as well that are Patreon exclusives because movies are harder to put on YouTube. And I might try to put them up eventually, maybe. Once I get used to everything. Maybe they're just temporarily Patreon exclusives for the movies. I have no idea. They'll probably just stay Patreon exclusives for those movies that I put over there, and new movies might not be Patreon exclusive eventually. My Mondays were supposed to alternate between a movie and then my Make It a Movie, but unfortunately, editing. So, anyways, I have lots of stuff over there if you wanted to check it out. I am going to eventually use it also to post polls to see what shows you want to see me do next. So we are about halfway through. Well, we are halfway through this. This is the first episode of the second half. By the time this actually airs, by the time I actually put this on YouTube, I will be done recording all of Sentenced to be a Hero by the time this shows up on YouTube. And everything will already be on Patreon. So the whole rest of this is going to be done. With that being said, I'm going to be possibly looking for a new Saturday thing. Unless the hubby finds another anime or something that's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, you should watch it. Or unless I get another suggestion or something like that within comments of other shows. So when this airs, when this comes up on YouTube, on Patreon, I will have a poll or a recommendation like post or something that everyone that is a member of my Patreon, you don't necessarily have to be a paying member to participate in those polls. Eventually, there will be specific polls that only the members get to be a part of. And I will make it to where they get to recommend specific shows to go on the poll at some point as well, which I'm still going to be pulling stuff from recommendations in YouTube comments. So, but they'll be like round 1 of the poll to narrow it down based off of what the Patreon members that are paying for it want. And then we'll have another poll that's open to everybody. But yeah, so at least that's my intention. It's like a month away, I think, when this is going to be coming out on YouTube. It's like a month and a half away. Somewhere in there. I don't feel like checking the date again. I already closed that. But, yeah. Anyways, so we're going to go back in to this. We've learned a lot about this. And it says Feigned Day Off. So something tells me that they're going to be brought to, or like told to be at, like, it's at this port city. So maybe they're hoping that they'll see something that has to do with the demon blight infiltration into the humans. That's my guess. Is that it's a feigned day off. Oh, we're just gonna kind of hang out here and see what happens, and hope that they can uncover something. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go back in to this. I'm really excited.
You were brilliant, my knight. Share in my glory, for it was hard won.
Oh.
I'd like to speak with you. Something happened after you defeated the Demon Lord, and it directly concerns you.
I am not in the mood for all that politicking crap.
Makes sense. But regardless, I need you to hear me out.
I can imagine. He's like, do you realize that the only reason I'm even in this place is because of all your little rules on all this stuff and how heroes have no value in their life? Do you realize that? That's the only reason I'm here. I don't feel like listening to this.
Long story short, for the time being, you and Goddess Teorita are officially on loan to the 13th Order of Holy Knights.
On loan. Do y'all remember in like the first, second, maybe third episode? I think it was like the first episode where I was like, they need to team up and like they could become like co-heads of the 13th whatever, right? Now them being on loan to her doesn't mean that like he's of power, but she values his opinions and seeks out his advice. So like she values him as a person. So being on loan to someone who values him, that's got to be better than like just being what he's been this whole time and just subject to wherever they wanted to send him. So because that was the third demon lord that he had killed, they're seeing that he should be probably assigned to maybe an order that is going to be going after demon lords, right? Because if he's succeeding at killing them, it's just easier to give him back up for that. But they aren't going to view it that way. Like they aren't going to state it that way. There are a few people that might view it that way, but they aren't going to say it out loud. That would be just someone speaking truth and honesty in a corrupt system. But anyways, yeah, this is fun being on loan. She's like, I was napping. Have we met him? He's the one that rides the dragon in the intro.
Xylo, rumor has it you dealt some nasty blows to the Blight.
Good to see you too, Jace.
Also, I heard about those 3 demon lords you erased from existence. Though it sounded like Dota and Norgal did all the heavy lifting. I guess Iblis might be an exception. Suppose I can accept that was you. Meanwhile, I killed 2 of them.
Nice.
Are you sure about that number? Wasn't Rhino on the Western Front with you?
He got nailed for insubordination. I'm the winner and you're the loser.
Oh my gosh.
Still your wicked tongue! You are addressing my knight, knave! I shall not allow you to malign him so!
Guessing you're the goddess? I hear that thief Dota found you. Must be comforting having a puny kid for a bodyguard. You lost. Time to pony up.
They had a bet.
What is the matter with that man?
Settle yourself. That's our unit's dragoon, Jace. He's a fool who grew and sold illegal substances. Drugs strong enough to help dragons.
He was made a hero for that?
That and insurrection. They say he revolted against the military in an attempt to free their dragons.
Oh.
'Twas for your benefit. Even you have to admit things would have ended up a whole lot worse if the Mastivold cavalry hadn't shown up when they did.
I know, and that's why I'm only gonna hit you twice.
No, Xylo! This is not the time!
Look, she's just hanging off of his arm.
She did ask to speak with you. Said she'd murder me if I didn't make it happen right away. I fear my hands are tied.
This friend she. Who might she be?
A noble and my former fiancé.
Huh?
So that's why he immediately refused it as soon as he saw the crest. Okay.
You were on the level of a fly before, now a caterpillar. It's quite grave.
It wouldn't kill you to be less insulting with your comparisons.
Oh, dear. Do Flatlanders consider pure fact an insult? I was merely encouraging you to behave in a manner that befits a future member of the Mastibolt family.
What? There's still fiancés?
What are you to my noble knight?
My former fiancé, like I told you.
Former is inaccurate. The oath that binds us remains intact, Xylo.
Have you just conveniently forgotten that I'm a hero now? We're not allowed to be wed. Legally, I'm not even considered an actual human anymore.
Yeah. Ooh. Legally, he's not even considered an actual human anymore. Is he being upgraded to a human because of how good he's been doing?
He cannot marry you!
A curious creature has taken a liking to you. This reminds me of back when my father's long-eared armadillo was smitten with you.
Meanwhile, all you got were scratches.
That was only because a Western merchant...
Injustice! Recounting your shared history in my presence! And surely you realize it is the height of disrespect to compare a goddess to a lonely armadillo!
As
Yeah.
I was saying, our oath remains, and as such, I am currently attempting to arrange a pardon for you. It masquerades as human.
Demon lords can appear human? Is that so?
It's a rare trait even among demon lords. Annoying. What a damn headache.
It's possible it has infiltrated the city by now. May I ask who has been eavesdropping in the corner? Sorry, I have to supervise. It's a rule. I must ensure there isn't any suspicious activity. I see. Farewell, then. I suggest you come up with a better excuse next time.
He should be with her instead.
I wonder who else we should bring along. Venetum's worthless as a bodyguard.
Yeah.
I can't let Dota loose in town unless I tie his hands behind his back. His Majesty would probably insist we act as his royal guard. As for Tatsuya, that's a bad idea.
So the other guy?
Hate to
The
say
long
it, we're
range?
low on options.
The dragon guy! Yes!
Hold on a little longer, Neely. I'll have a nice bed ready for you soon.
Aww.
Don't worry about the other dragons. I was simply measuring them out of curiosity. And I didn't take a peek under any of their wings.
There's something special about under the wings? Is that like some form of bonding that happens?
Believe me.
Can the dragon actually understand him? Can he understand the dragon? I know that he had mentioned, someone had mentioned, I don't remember who, which is a little ridiculous because it happened this episode, but I think it was Xylo, had mentioned how all of the dragons liked him. Yeah, so maybe they like him because they can communicate.
Looks like we're down to our last option.
Take my word for it, bro. Those guys are the absolute worst. When Mosa calls itself a
Yes.
religious order, I know they raised me and all, but a fact is still a fact. Even I could always tell they were pure evil. I'm talking human sacrifice, offering up kids to the goddesses, and don't get me started on holy
Did you see how nauseous the goddess looked? She was like, wait, offering kids up to the goddesses to like sacrifice children? She's like, that sounds not like something any of us actually want.
Why did we even bother with disguises?
On that subject. Well done.
Right?
Brilliant choice to dress.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I think she blushed.
Well done. Brilliant choice
Did you
to
see
dress
it?
as a man. It's the perfect disguise.
kidding her that she looked cute. That's what I thought too. And then he's like, good job dressing up like a man. What is she gonna say to him?
Come hither, Xylo. I wish for us to purchase a keepsake in commemoration.
He noticed that she got mad. But it's not like he can sit there and say anything. She said cute in like the pink and red.
Hey, Sav, what would you do if you were the assassin?
I'd probably mix in with the crowd. Then a little quick slash as I walk past.
Listen well. Your goddess hereby decrees that you should be giving your...
You know, he's not a bad guy to sit there and have with them because he would be able to see all the places in which she could be assassinated because that's all he did. Like, he was like, oh, it's never difficult, like, killing someone. I could kill anybody in any setting, no matter what. But what his difficulty with killing people was if he liked them, he didn't want to kill them. So, like, he did not find any situation too guarded, too protected, you know, to be able to actually kill who his target was. So he's actually perfect. Sure, he talks a ton about nonsensical things. But I'm just saying, like, he's a good choice, even though he was basically the only option. But it was a good choice. Yes! Gosh, she's so cool. Nice.
Frankie, stay back!
Hold on. Well, I think his fingers and everything are sheathed in the metal. Sorry, I'm trying to pause it. Yeah, okay. So it does look like the joints are even guarded, like with because so there's the silver or steel, right? And then there's like the golden color for the joints, like at the wrist that you can see that's towards the ground, and then like the elbow, right? So I don't know if there's a way in.
She's got some filthy tricks, bro. Real nasty.
Did you see? It was like 3 or 4 slashes. He put that one dagger there on purpose. Oh, hold on. It went through his arm. Are his arms mechanical and not like covered in something? Are they mechanical? Like a prosthetic? At first I thought it was the cloth of it that was strong. Yes. Oh! It can change form. So it's steel of some sort. Some alloy, whatever. Right? And then the joints are still okay. And he can control it.
I've yet to learn the fine details of the trade. Given your experience, I hope you'll continue to teach me.
Please hurry up, sir, before the holy knights show up!
Be quiet. Can you not tell that I am talking to someone? It's rather rude to interrupt, don't you see?
Was that it part of his mouth? I'm not rewinding to look at that.
Remember, we were told to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Casualties?
he killed him. It must have tore some of the like the throat and not just like the face area. I thought it was like this part, but it might have like taken some of the throat too. And if you look at it, maybe from the impact, it looks like it shattered the jaw going up. So like he could have just hit him here, but it shattered his entire skull. And if you look inside that wound, which I don't really want to do right now, I don't really see any bones, but I do see like the tendons all like, Did you see him shift mid-air and then dart off to the side? From the middle of the air? Like there was nothing to push off of. There he just was like I'm just gonna like nothing. These guys are strong. Oh. Is he the demon? I thought that the purple nails, remember earlier I was like, oh, well, that must be a demon guy. That must be the demon. And then like the lady showed up that was his former fiance / fiance maybe. She had purple nails. I was like, oh, purple nails, but it wasn't the same shape. These are the nails that I think I saw earlier. And with the way the demon blight works, it looks like he's using demonic power. So he's either the demon they were talking about, or can demons empower other, like, humans?
Is it time? Shall I call down a raid of swords?
You'd better not.
Would it not be prudent to do so?
I know how painful it is for a goddess to harm a human, and I refuse to do that to you.
She said that she's physically incapable of doing it. But she's not? Did his previous goddess end up having to harm a human, or is it just something that they know? And I wonder exactly how painful and in what way is it painful? Also, that proves that this guy is not the demon lord and he is a human. Whether he's powered by a demon or that's just some of his runes or whatever that he does, I don't know.
I have the strangest feeling that
he isn't human, or he's only partially human. Okay, all the people that were in the back. Obviously the guy with the purple nails did not die in that. And I don't think that the other girl did either. Like the girl that had the changing metal alloy attachments. I don't think either one of them died, but if one of them did, it's the woman. Nice.
Well, we came to this dingy...
Since the Holy Knights weren't going to be there because they're infiltrated and they're all traitors, or at least the ones that were responsible for sending the people there.
Now show Neely some gratitude.
Of course. Thank you, Neely.
Thanks, Big Sis Neely. Good work.
Oh,
Atta girl.
Maybe she understands all humans because that made her happy. She's so cute. I love her.
How curious. Seems dragon flames are difficult to endure. I do not have enough blood. This was informative. I will be taking my leave now. Farewell.
He was the demon lord.
Right before you were interrupted, what were you saying about that man?
It is most difficult to put it to words. I found that, for some strange reason, I felt surprisingly unhesitant when faced with the notion of attacking him. It is possible the man we just fought was Demon Lord Spriggan.
So it's possible. We don't really know yet because it looked like the demon blight was spreading through his arms, right? But he could still be a human that was empowered by the demon. But I think he is the demon. Personally, that is kind of my theory and my vibe, but I would, it's still possible he's not. And he's just a pawn of the demon lord, And she could have been sensing that she didn't have any hesitation to attack him because, if they do have, demon blood, because he said, I'm low on blood. He could have been talking about human blood, like he has to have enough human blood to sustain him in that form. Or it could be that he doesn't have enough demon blood in him to withstand the flames. Both of those are valid thought processes, and not, at least to me, I think they're both valid. So we don't know which one yet. Either he doesn't have enough demon blood in him and he's human, or he doesn't have enough human blood in him to retain the form. And if he can't retain the form, he might go big, and then he can't do whatever he was planning on doing with the infiltration in that port city. Is this a part 1 of part 2? Let's see, what is the next episode title? Uncover Investigation in District of Sodric 1. That's the next episode. Okay, so District, whenever he was looking at that map, you saw the different kind of walls that were separating 6 different parts. Maybe we'll put a map right here. Yeah, so it was a section of the city, and the goddess was talking about how Dota said the northern and western ones are full of stuff that's free, right? For Dota. But it looked like there was 5 or 6 sections. So I wonder if the section that they're in right now is the District of Sodric. If they are grouped by district, they're districts. And that's how they block off cities and have different, this is the marketplace, this is the merchants area, this is the blah, 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 whatever. The different categories that they have for districts and whatnot, housing, different levels of wealth for the different housing. I'm sure that that's what that was. The different districts that the city split up in for many, many different reasons. But yeah, I am looking forward to the next episode. There was a lot that happened in that episode. I didn't talk quite as long as I do sometimes, but there was definitely a lot of stuff that happened. At first, I didn't necessarily enjoy, I liked the music and stuff at the beginning. It just felt a little chaotically positive at the beginning, which was confusing to me. It was oh, we're going to go on this shopping journey. And the music was all boing, doing, doing, it was all kind of happy and kind of joking feeling. It wasn't feeling like anything serious was happening. It was feeling like we were going to a carnival or something like that. It was feeling like a positive vibe. Even whenever he was meeting with his fiance, the music just had this feeling of not necessarily respite, in my opinion. There was that as well, but it was an extra layer. So there's resting and then in the respite of just kind of chilling there, relaxing. And then there's the joyful aspect of fun, kind of a light fun thing that was added on top of it. And it felt weird. The vibe was a little off to me. But overall, the episode was pretty good. There was a lot of stuff. I have a feeling we're gonna have to kill this demon lord. Just a guess. I wonder where this season's gonna end, because at the halfway mark, he's being like basically assigned to that woman for all of the humanoid infiltration and like the what's it called, sympathizers of the demon blight. Is that what they're called? I can't remember. But yeah, so I feel I feel like it's going to be a little bit more difficult to figure that out than it is a demon that's like traveling towards you. Like, it's very straightforward. That's very, hey, here's your enemy, kill it if you can, right? Like, and the weaknesses are obvious for some, not for others. Some of the weaknesses don't reveal themselves until later, like the plant one that was underground in the Zewangan tunnels. That one had, it was like the tree, right? But there was the little plant thing that went off to the side that was housing its like core or whatever, right? So there's that. The first one didn't really seem to have a weakness or a secret. It was just a thing that they killed. That doesn't mean it didn't have a weakness or a vulnerability. We just didn't see it in the fight, in the battle. And then the third demon was the one that was like the slug. Not third demon, the third demon lord was the slug-like creature. And the slug-like creature didn't necessarily, I don't know if it had a weakness. I don't know. But it did have that protection, that extra layer of, like, it looks like the demon lord is the slug, and it was all like, oh, it was hit with the swords, and it was kind of resting there and hurt and stuff like that, and didn't have any strength left in it. And then all of a sudden, this like beanstalk of the demon blight thing came out, and that was like the demon lord, right? So it was almost like it was still kind of at full strength. It just like shed its skin. Which is similar to the tree one, right? Like when its main thing was going to get destroyed, it was like, oh, actually, bloop, you know? So, yeah. This is completely different. We're not facing an enemy head on. It's intelligent. It's not just on a path to turn more regular ground into demon blight ground, right? Like, it's not, it's just not. It's in there. I don't even know what its purpose is other than, well, the goddess. But it was there before the goddess got there. So it had a plan and purpose beforehand. Of course, it could have been trying to get the goddess there, like the different paths and the different demon lords that they were sending out. Like, if he's the intelligent mind behind all of the demon lords, he could have sent those demon lords out at specific times to try to bring that goddess over here, right? And could have told, people like, oh, order him here, order him there, whatever, right? But his whole goal could have been the goddess, and he was just getting set up there a few weeks ago. So, anyways, I am looking forward to the next one. I'm going to watch it in a little bit. I'm going to take a break and then come back to do some more recording. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.